Hi, I'm Julia. I'm the payroll administrator for RapidBite. I received a notification to say that advanced payroll is now ready for me to transition to STP phase 2. It said that I should do it between pay runs, and I've just finished one off, and my next one is only 2 weeks away. So it's a good time to get going and go through all my employees and my pays and make sure that everything is ready for STP phase 2. The previous time they rolled out STP was a little tricky for us. We had quite a few issues. So the first thing I did is to go to the academy and go through the online training course, and this was really helpful. Gave me a high-level summary of STP and also explained the process that I need to go through in advanced. For today, though, the online help is going to be my main point of reference if I get stuck. I've already gone through the changes in MYOB Advanced, so I understand what the screen-by-screen changes are for employees and pay items. So for purposes of today, I'm mainly going to use the transition guide. This will take me through each step, so I'm quite comfortable to do this on my own. So let's get going. The first step is to update the employee taxation details. I could go and do this employee by employee, but doing it in bulk is going to be much easier for me and give me better visibility to make sure that everything that I've selected is the right choice for those employees. First up, I'm going to use the automatic mapping from the old payment summary types to the new income types. I want to understand what that's doing though. So luckily, if I go into the help and I look at the employee information, it gives me a description of how it's mapping the old summary types to the new income types. And I know from doing the reading up on the ATO categories that some of the individual non-business employees actually need to be changed to inbound assignees because they're coming in from Fiji. So going back, the mapping has happened already, and my staff from Fiji are mostly working in the warehouse. So I'm going to go and find them. Got Isaac, Joshua, Kevin, and Grace. So first step up is to choose the right income type, so inbound assignee to Australia. And then the bulk screen has got built-in logic to make sure that all the information required by the ATO is captured. So because I've selected inbound assignee to Australia, I need to select the country that they're from. And again, I can apply the selection in bulk. Can review the rest of the information on the screen and make changes where appropriate. Once I'm happy, I'll save the changes. So if I go into this employee now, I can see their income type is inbound assignee and their country is Fiji. Great. The second step is to apply the changes to completed pays. Okay, done with that step. Next one up is pay item categories. First up, I will use the automatic mapping to make it easier for myself. Again, I want to understand what this is doing, so I will go to pay items and just check what the default mapping is. I probably just need to check my allowances. Got all of these correct? Yep. Let's see, for allowances, this will show me all the phase 2 categories. We are going to choose, let's just check all the allowance options. Cents per kilometer is the appropriate one. Save that. And then again, I will go and apply these changes to completed pays to make sure that year-to-date values are reported correctly. Done. Okay, the next one up is to do for any back payments to add the financial year. Great, I don't have any back payments. If I did, then I could go and add the financial in year in this column and save it. Update cessation reason, so this is for terminated employees. So again, can multi-select, and for both of these it was voluntary cessation. Yep, and okay, done and done. Update employee by item ATO categories. So there's no mapping in here. This is typically a small list. I can see though that these items that were previously reported is now not correctly mapped. Go through the process and map them. And I'm not registered for Working Holiday Maker, so I will skip that step. Great, so I've used the tools to update all my items in bulk. Let's see if there's any remaining items. So once I get into this check step, the first step is to run the validation. There's errors found, right, so I'll have to work my way through them. Okay, nothing too serious. So a couple of them are missing a postal code, state currently empty, ABN numbers missing on in my payer details. So luckily, because of these links, I can go straight into the employee to correct the information. Country, you can see the state is missing. And if I run the validation again, employee 9 has dropped off. I will work through my way through these errors one by one and come back and run the validation until I'm happy that everything's been completed. Great. Now I'm good to go, ready for my next pay run.